There is this person and this person. They both seem like nice people. It's a story of a window company. Oh, and your stimulus dollars. Apparently, they've been spending your dollars building up a window company that this man works for. Apparently, if you listen to all the officials, these are the most amazing, efficient windows ever made. But I want you to remember this story. Remember this lady and this guy works at the window company. Oh, and remember your stimulus dollars. Now I'm going to have John Stossel tell the story. We start with the CEO of this man's company. The company, the window company, Serious Materials. Watch.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for your unwavering support.
That's Vice President Biden he's thanking.
Without you and the Recovery Act, this would not have been possible.
Biden returned the compliments.
You're not just churning out windows. You're making some of the most energy-efficient windows in the world. I would argue the most energy-efficient windows in the world.
Other window makers say, no, our windows are just as energy efficient. But the Vice President hasn't visited their companies or even mentioned their names. And why am I talking about the Vice President?
I'm here today representing Serious Materials.
How many company officials get to make introductions like this?
It is my distinct honor to introduce the President of the United States, President Barack Obama.
The President gave a speech on energy policy that cited, guess which company?
Serious Materials just reopened, as he mentioned, a manufacturing plant outside of Pittsburgh. These workers will now have a new mission, producing some of the most energy-efficient windows in the world.
Wow, what a dream endorsement. And just last week, the President announced a new set of tax credits for so-called green companies. The only window company on the list? Serious Materials.
This is a story of how a new economy, predicated on innovation and efficiency, is not only helping us today, but in inspiring a better tomorrow.
Actually, I think it's a story about crony capitalism. It's almost as if the government and Serious Materials are partners. The company VP of Policy testified in Congress.
Thank you for the opportunity to appear here today and share Serious Materials' experience in creating green jobs.
And here he is in this picture with so-called energy leaders at the U.S. Department of Energy. And who's the woman in the middle? Kathy Zoy, who oversees the government's weatherization program. She has big plans for your tax money, as she explained at a conference.
Where literally SWAT teams go into neighborhoods and they retrofit every single house and every single business on Main Street.
Oh, and I left out a little fact. Kathy Zoy is the wife of the Vice President of Policy of Serious Windows.
John, I heard you do this story on the Fox Business Network. My head about America. They're married. That's incredible. How does this happen?
That's the cronyism that big government creates. You know, also his company executives gave big bucks to the Obama campaign.
Okay, but this is the woman who's saying we've got to weatherize every house. We got to go in with SWAT teams and weatherize all the houses. And by the way, my husband's company would be perfect to outfit all of these people with.
But she's disclosed it on her form, so presumably it's legal.
Okay, I'm an alcoholic. When I go to someplace, a cocktail party or something, I always ask for a water bottle. I never stand with a glass of ice. Why? Because just the look of me having something in my hand makes people talk. You don't do it just on the look. Have you gotten a call from, how about this guy's company? Have they called?
They called right when we were about to air the story on my show, and they said, your story is full of lies. Well, what are the lies? We'll get back to you. They have never gotten back to us on what the lies are.